first Mountain Dew drink review on the channel. I seem to be hopping back and forth between Mountain Dew and Monster for drink reviews, like an edgy teenager, but I do promise to have some different drinks, in the pipeline. But for right now, I wanted to try this. Saw it at Walmart and figured, why not? So, I'm going to go ahead and just take a sip before we get into the rambling, and you'll get my initial thoughts. So, cheers, everyone. Well, it doesn't lie. Definitely an orange flavor. I really do enjoy that. I typically like orange flavored things, soda, juice, whatever. I will not lie. I expected to not like it. I don't know why, but the last one that we had, like the voodoo flavored Mountain Dew, for lack of a better word, put a bad taste in my mouth, and I wasn't expecting to like this one so much, but based on the first sip alone, I genuinely like this, so I'll keep sipping on it. We'll see how my opinion changes, and at the end of the video, I will give it a ranking. So, another sip before we move on to the topics of the video. I have my notes on the side here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I got my notes on the side here. So, 2025, right? It's here. Just like every year. Somehow it feels like the year went by way too fast and took forever. At the same time, it may just be both, but 2024 was a great year for me, I think. No, I know it was. And I think that 2025 has a lot in store for me and my fiance. And, of course, this channel. So, I've talked a bit before about my goals and how, I'm very loosely having goals for this channel. Like, any goals that I'm going to say today, I might wake up tomorrow and just be like, yeah, I don't really care, I'm not focusing on the numbers, because this is something that I'm doing for fun. And just, we're kind of building that community here, but I also wasn't expecting to grow as much as I have. I'm not like, I'm blown up or anything, but I am now at 198 subscribers, and it feels like every time I open it, there's 2 to 3 or sometimes even bigger jumps. So it really has been, awesome to see that. Didn't expect it. So yeah, I love that we have so many of y'all here. I hope that y'all are enjoying the content. I keep saying that I'm looking into buying a mic and stuff, but just to be fully honest with you, I'm after, that long trip that we took, and Christmas and the holidays, and still waiting to get that first paycheck. I'm kind of in, I don't have a lot of money range. So, I do promise that it is up there on my priority list once I can afford to make a purchase like that. But even a cheap microphone is still, I wouldn't say it's essential to my everyday needs. So, we'll see. One of these days, I'll be back on my feet and we can figure that out. But not to say that I'm in a bad spot. It's just, I joined work at a pretty, it's a strange time because everyone had just gotten paid, so now I have to wait until the end of the pay period. So all I have left is what I had left from when I got out of the military 5 months ago. You can imagine how much money one can spend in 5 months, especially with as much travel as we've had. So, but yeah, we're not going to get into that. I'm not getting into my finances or anything like that. Hasn't really been 5 months. What? I'm so ridiculous. 3 months. 3 months. Wow. I just be throwing numbers out there. Yeah, 3 months, but still. Yeah. So yeah, progress. 198 subscribers. We have around 10,500 views. max it says 10,500. So, I don't know. Around that, I still think that's pretty good. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. You guys have liked my videos enough to watch them more than once, because it does tell me a lot of my viewers rewatch videos, which is, of course, I love that. It doesn't tell me which ones you guys rewatch, but I'm sure I can figure it out based on the ones that are most popular, because I have some videos that have like 30 views, and then I now have 2 videos over the 1,000 mark, and one of those is actually over the 2,000 mark, which is very exciting. It was like watching a countdown, so I was at work, and I didn't have access to any of the computer stuff, so I was just shadowing a lot. So I'd step out and just throw my phone up, and I was constantly like checking to see. I'm like, keep refreshing, because it kept going up every time I opened up my phone. It was very exciting stuff. But yeah, and then public watch hours is 771. That's pretty cool, I'd say. So that's my progress so far. When it comes to goals going forward, right? Like I said, I'm trying to keep it pretty loose. Obviously, getting a microphone is up there, but it's on the back burner until that's an opportunity I can afford. Same with getting a PC. I have a laptop that has continuously been a problem for almost 5 years. It barely does anything. I've been using my fiance's laptop, which is just so much better, but I don't like having to take her laptop when I need to do something on the channel or edit or do something. So one day that'll be an expense I can afford as well. That one's much further down the line, because I can buy a microphone that plugs into my phone for probably maybe 50 at most, right? Maybe. Now, of course, quality will be dependent, and I don't really know what I'm looking for, so clearly I've got more research that I need to do, but, you know, like I said, not an expense I can even worry about right now, so. The big goal for me is just stay on schedule. That's the one thing I'm prioritizing. I missed an upload, I think, last week. Yeah, I think it was last week. I missed it, and I uploaded at like 2 in the morning my time, which was much later for everyone else. So, yeah, sorry about that. No justification for it, but yeah, that's my big goal for 2025. Just stay on schedule and pretty much only focus on the schedule. Things are gonna happen. You know, viewers gonna go up and down. If every video I make for the rest of this year only gets like 6 to 10 views, I don't really care. I'm happy with that. That means that there's 6 to 10 people who enjoy it enough to watch it once. And that's okay with me. I've said it once and 1,000 times, but this is more of a passion thing for me. Just getting to talk about things that I love. And I have some really exciting stuff coming up, especially next week. I'm not gonna spoil it, because what happens is I box myself into doing a video that I'm not adequately prepared for. And it's crunch time to try to get everything ready. So there is a video I want to do next week, if I can get my hands on something. Because obviously you can't see it, but underneath our bed is where all of our storage is, because our apartment's extremely small. So having to dig through a bunch of unmarked boxes, you know, it's not a guarantee that I'm going to find everything I'm looking for unless I look all day or all weekend. But either way, not leaning into that. Video next week, very excited for it. Videos planned for the next couple months, and I am excited about each and every one of them. There's not a single video that I don't want to do. So that's the good thing, you know. I can just shuffle them around if I need time to prepare for a bigger video or something that's going to require more, you know, work from me. I can put that one to the back burner and focus on something else. I do have videos beyond that, but like planned, but none that I'm like they probably won't make the cut, because they're just kind of placeholders, so I have a full schedule. But yeah, last goal that I wrote down is just enjoy the ride. You know, don't worry about it. At first, I was like, alright, my goal's gonna be to hit 200 subs. We're already almost there, and it feels really good, but I don't like the expectation that I've kind of put on that in my head. So, I'm dialing back on that. If my subs drop to 6, it is what it is, right? But, yeah. So, that's the progress I've made, and the goals that I have so far. But I mentioned in a previous video, and this is something I am interested in, the trends on the channel, right? That's really where my interest lies and why I even downloaded the analytics app to begin with. Not necessarily so that I can track my subs and views and try to make money or anything. Oh. Alright, sorry about the cut. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, I like seeing the trends. I like seeing which of my videos are, you know, getting pushed more, which ones are getting rewatched. Like, what are you guys actually enjoying? It won't fully change what kind of videos I make because I still want to talk about things that I know are niche. Like that Hitman ramble. I love Hitman. I probably should have waited until I prepared a bit more, but that's one that I look back on. It doesn't view well, and I think I tried rewatching. I was like, it's whatever. But I like that I put some more effort into the Cyberpunk one, and it feels like it got a bit, you know, it got more views, and I think people tended to like that one more. But just stuff I like that. Some notes that I have on the trends. You guys tend to enjoy my video game collection videos the most. The ones where there's a bunch of games in the thumbnail tend to be the ones that get pushed the most. The two, my entire Xbox collection is the one that's over 1,000, I think. And then my video game recap for 2024 is the one that got over 2,000. So, very much proud of those videos. Those are a bit longer. Took a bit of time, but, you know, it's good to see that people are enjoying those videos. At first, when I first made the channel, you guys really liked my PlayStation collection video. That one's kind of peaked at around, I think, 700 now, but excuse me. Sorry, it's very cold here and I'm all sniffly. But you also tend to enjoy gum chewing videos. I've had a few comments talking about how much they dislike it, but those videos tend to trend as more popular for me. So it's a bit of a give and take. So I try to make sure that there are no, like, in the title, it's like, this has gum chewing. Do not watch it. But they watch it anyway, so. But everyone's got opinions. I used to hate gum chewing videos, and as I've gotten older, they're some of my favorites to watch. I can't really explain that, but, you know, that's just me. One thing that I've noticed, and there's no way to quantify it, it's more of just a feeling or something that I noticed. When I post shorts, like, you know, clips or shorts or something, they don't view spectacularly well outside of the one video that did pretty good, one short. But I've noticed that when I post the short, my channel tends to get pushed more. You know what I mean? So if I post a short, other videos of mine kind of spike over the next couple days. It's like they're pushing my channel. So I don't know if YouTube sees me as more active when I have that variety, and that's why they're pushing me. I also don't know if that's accurate at all, or if it just so happens that they pushed my channel after I did that. So maybe I'm making that up, or maybe I just am reading into it, but something I thought I noticed. Now, as far as statistics, according to the YouTube Analytics app, most of my audience is in between 25 and 35 years old. So, my age bracket, I'm not surprised. Followed by 18 to 24. And then over 36 is I only have like 1% viewer, so there's like one viewer. Lower 35. I love you, whoever you are. 92% reported as male, and 7% reported as female, and then 0% reported as user identified. And as far as location, I have 42% United States, 6% United Kingdom, and 2% Canadian. It doesn't specify whether, the rest of my viewers are, so I guess it only tells me top 3, or maybe I just don't know how to read the app. I only have it on my phone. Maybe I need to open up the website or something. I don't know. But, yeah. Tell me where you guys are down below so I can, add that to my own personal tracker. It's like, oh, that sounds creepy, but I'm just interested, There's only, let's see. There's only 50% of my viewers reported location. I don't know if the other 50 just choose not to report that, or if it just doesn't show the other 50%. I don't know. But, find that stuff very interesting. But yeah, that's my progress with the channel so far, the goals, and some trends that I've noticed. Now that's just the channel. That's stuff I wanted to talk about there. As far as my schedule goes, I know I said I wanted to maintain that schedule. I still plan on posting a short on Monday, and then Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, longer videos. The short on Monday is not a lot. Eventually I do plan to wind down on that, but I want to get some more shorts out on the channel to kind of test my theory, see if YouTube counts that as like more activity or just, I don't know, more variety. I don't know what they do with that, but that's my theory for a couple months. Come March or April, if, it's not making a difference, or if I just don't have any ideas, because right now I have some ideas, but we'll see how long I do that for. But Wednesday, Friday, Sunday is not going to change. Like I said, I have quite a few videos, prepped or, planned, on paper anyway. But I also wanted to spend some time today talking about my gaming goals. I'm going to pause it for a second. Let me try to unblock my nose. Alright, that didn't really help, but, before we start talking about the gaming goals, I just want to ramble a little bit while I finish this Mountain Dew, or, never mind, I didn't realize how much was left. I should drink a little bit more out of it, but it recently snowed here. Me and my fiance spent the morning walking around the snow. We're both from places that never got snow. So it's always cool to see it, even if it was like, I don't know how they measure, snow or whatnot, but it wasn't a lot, like one step and then you see grass and stuff. It's just a lot of ice, really, but there's enough snow layering out there to give that illusion, from a distance, that there's a lot. And there's just something so comforting in that. So we spent the morning walking around, and now I'm all sniffly. I should have recorded and then done that, but I didn't, so that's my bad, y'all. But, yeah, so I'll take one more sip, and then we'll start talking about my gaming goals for 2025, or just a few. Alright, very sorry about that. But, let's see. So, firstly, I'm going to read off, I have my notebook now. I wrote down all of my goals for 2025 gaming-wise. So I'll read them off. They're kind of divided into different chapters, so to speak. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the progress I've made so far in the first 10-ish days of, I don't remember when this video's coming up, but 10-ish days or something into January. So the first part of this is going to be, it's just the backlog of games that I have, of modern games. The second section is about more retro, older backlogs. And both of those sections are focused on completing the games. Getting to the end from wherever I'm at. Section number 3 is just about making progress. They're games that I don't want to focus on beating, but I pop it in 2 to 3 times in the year and play for a couple hours each and see how far I get. The 4th section is just some personal challenges I have for myself. And then the last section is all about collecting. It's not a big section, but there's some stuff that I want to grab and stuff. We probably won't even go over that because there's really not much to talk about, really. But excuse me. So the first part, the modern backlog. We have God of War, Ragnarok on the PS5. We have Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Xbox Series X. Most of these are on Xbox, but just for the sake of ASMR, I'm going to read them off. We have Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on the Xbox Series X. Halo Master Chief Collection on the Xbox Series X. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I want to beat that campaign on the Xbox Series X. Baldur's Gate 3, I want me and my friends to go finish up the 2 separate campaigns that we started on the Xbox Series X. I also want to finish my solo campaign on it. Next up is Borderlands, the first one. Me and my friends just started playing that on the Xbox Series X. Red Dead Redemption 1. So, these aren't in any particular order, just as they came to my mind. Spider-Man 2, Insomniac Spider-Man 2, I want to beat the New Game Plus and get that second platinum trophy. It's the only trophy I'm missing in the game, because I never beat the New Game Plus on the PS5. Heavy Rain on the PS5, or PS4 technically, but yeah. Far Cry 4 on the Xbox Series X. BioShock, the first one on PS5. GoldenEye on the Xbox Series X. Star Wars Bounty Hunter on the Xbox Series X. And Sunset Overdrive on the Xbox Series X. Before we move on to the next part, I just want to clarify. I have a lot of games that I play consistently on the Xbox with friends, which is why I don't make as much progress into these games, despite how many hours I tend to put in them. However, I've been doing pretty good these last couple of years about finishing some of these games. A lot of these games that I just read off, I'm almost done with them. I just haven't made that final push. God of War, I thought I was so much closer. And then I googled it. I'm like, how many chapters of the main story God of War? And I'm about a third of the way through it. So I have a lot more to go on that. Well, I was a third of the way when I thought I was close to the end. So, but I'm glad to say that it's not like bad. It is fun. It's just more than I expected based on how much was in the first game. I do not understand why everyone's gotta be loud. They weren't loud all morning. Sunset Overdrive, I don't actually know how close I am to the ending, but it's mindless fun to me. And the only reason I haven't gone back to beat it is because I often take a break from that game and then forget the controls. But I do love it. It is a game I want to beat, even if only for the achievements. But Red Dead Redemption 2, I feel quite ridiculous. And I haven't beaten it yet because I play so much of it. I have according to my Xbox, I have over 10 days of gameplay. 10 days worth of gameplay. And I only just got to chapter 4 last night, as I'm telling you this. So, I don't know how long chapters 4 and 5 are, and if the epilogue is a separate chapter. I am so excited to beat it. It's so much fun. I just run around a lot, kind of do my own thing. Red Dead Online, some of those hours go to that, but not really that much. It doesn't even count for like 15-20% of that time. trying not to overdo it for myself. Every time I pop it in, it's so much fun. We just left Shanghai. That's where I was when I last played it, which was like a couple hours ago. Just left Shanghai. So we've been through. Now, I'm gonna talk about Indiana Jones in a different video. I don't remember when. I think that's in a couple weeks or 3 weeks. Is when I slated myself to talk about it, so that gives me time to beat it and then take some notes and. Halo, the Master Chief Collection, really, I'm just focusing on beating I'm focusing on beating all the games. That one, if for no other reason, because you get an achievement at the end of every level, and every time you beat a game. And, me and my fiance have been playing them on harder difficulties together, and there's also co-op medals, so there's a whole lot to get there. Now, they're only like 5 apiece, but I don't really care. It's also just fun for me and my fiance to get to play stuff together. Baldur's Gate, I plan on talking about that once we beat it, but I have so many campaigns, and then I haven't gotten to the end of any of them yet. Borderlands, me and my friends just started. We've been talking about playing Borderlands for a long time, but just never played it. But we got a full group of 4, so it's a lot of fun. I named my guy Bloopy Bob. Can't justify that, but I did. Red Dead 1, I feel like that's self-explanatory. It's a very popular game. I don't know anything about it, though. I played it once in college and got to that first horse racing mission, and then realized that I should probably be studying. And then I took it out of the console, put it in game case. I was borrowing it from a friend, and a few weeks went by, and I was like, I haven't even touched this. I still have so much school left. I just gave it back. Maybe one day I'll try it, but and I never got it back. Later, probably around mid 2024, I bought myself my own copy. So full circle, right? A game I've never played. So, a few of the other games I don't think they'll surprise anyone. Far Cry is very popular. BioShock's very popular. I've never played the original BioShock. I played Infinite because it was a gift to me and I loved it, but at the time, I didn't even know that there was probably other ones. I never even looked into it. I've said it before. When I was younger, I was very much like tunnel vision. What was in front of me is what I paid attention to. And it wasn't until much later that I realized I could Google what. Oh, I'm just gonna keep going. It wasn't until much later that I realized that I could Google that kind of stuff and see if there's sequels or prequels or anything else. But GoldenEye, I was farming that for achievements in 24, so I'm going to be finishing up that game this year. I know I will. It's a lot of fun. It's so vintage, but I love James Bond games, and GoldenEye is one of the best. It definitely made an impact, especially on Nintendo and the N64, and just gaming culture in general, right? Alright. The second section is Retro Backlog. We've got Transformers, War for Cybertron. I've mentioned it a couple times. I am still on that last level. I thought I was going to beat it that night that I posted. And I think I brought it up in another video that I was able to get my original account connected. So I've been playing on that 360 with an offline account because I couldn't make it connect to the Wi-Fi or get my actual profile logged in. I got distracted because once I was able to sign into my new account, it had wiped my progress, so it said I never beat the game even though I had all those achievements. So I've been replaying it on my my actual Xbox account. Just making my way back to those final missions, but either way, I'm gonna beat it. I've already got the achievements, so this is more of a personal thing. I want my record too. reflect that I have played it. As soon as I beat it, I'm jumping to Fall of Cybertron. It sucks that the online for these two games have been unceremoniously forgotten, but I love both the games, and I do have a plan to talk about both of those in a week or a couple weeks as well. It's on the channel, on my planned video list. So once I beat them, yeah. Followed by that, we have Quantum of Solace. Also on the 360, I just realized I neglected to mention that. Another Bond game. This is one I've never beaten, and even in my achievements, it says that I've gotten to like the third to last mission. So awesome stuff. I get to go back and do that one again. We then have 007 Nightfire on the original Xbox. This was a game that I bought last year, and then when my dad came visit, we played the multiplayer, and it was a lot of fun. And I was going to play the campaign, but we found out that our cats like chewing on controller cables. So anything, I was a little too nervous, so I put all of the consoles away that required cables, like from the controller to the Xbox. And then I found ways to try to organize and hide the cables, cable management skills and stuff behind the TV. It was our first cat. She doesn't mess with them anymore, which is why I've put the 360 and the OG Xbox back out there. So I do plan on beating Nightfire as well. And then the last two games are games that I just want to replay again because it's been so long. Everything or Nothing, another James Bond game on the original Xbox, and Batman Begins on the original Xbox. Talked a bit about those games on the channel before. But yeah, very excited. So those are my two backlogs of games that I want to beat this year, either for the first time or just play them and beat them again for nostalgia purposes, or in some cases I'm going back for achievements that I just never got. So the third section of this is going to be on just making progress. Some games I want to start, some games I just want to play a bit. I want to start Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've owned that one for a while on the PS5. I've heard really, really fantastic things, but I just haven't had a chance to pop it in yet because I've been focused on the God of Wars and a few other games. I also picked up Sandland. It looks so much fun, but it's another game I haven't had the chance to play or start. I want to play and get some progress in Lego Batman 2 on the Xbox. Again, just for the achievements, enjoy that with my fiance a bit. I just 100% Lego Batman 1 last year. I'm not sure if I'll do all that again for the second one, but we'll see. Play Lego Indiana Jones. I picked that one up for a couple dollars. It was on sale, so that one's up there now. Play Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix, I think is what it's called. I've been trying to force myself to play that one for a bit, and then I saw a YouTuber named Bisley. I love watching his videos. Me and my fiance watch them together. He made a video talking about how Kingdom Hearts is magical. And if you guys are watching this the day that it's live, he's also doing a fundraiser with the American Heart Association in conjunction with that video. So if y'all are interested, go check out that channel, go check out that video. Obviously, he's not reaching out to me to support him. Never heard of me, but if that is something you're interested in, you can go check that out. But either way, at the end of this, I'll tell you what I have been playing, but is that a plane or something? Really? Alright, next I want to start Alien Isolation on the Xbox. I bought that because it was on sale around the holidays, and I just really want to play it, but I haven't started it yet. I've been feeling the itch to go back and play some Hitman 3, and I feel this like at least 3 to 4 times a year, so I'm probably gonna go do that after this video is finished recording. Actually, I want to start Bloodborne. I got that for a hella good sale on the PS5, like in the store, so very excited to give that a go. And then Batman Dark Tomorrow on the original Xbox. I'm definitely not gonna beat it, but I have talked about it a few times. I want to go back and play its jankiness and kind of enjoy it for what it is, and we'll see if I get around to that. And then I want to play a little bit more of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Ideally I would like to beat it, but the way I play Legend of Zelda games, I'm not beating it for another couple of years, because I like to do every single side mission and every single side piece. It shouldn't matter, because I can go back and do it after, and that's just the way they do it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. I might end up beating him, and if I do, then I'll just add that to the completed list of the backlog. Now, the fourth section, challenges. On the Xbox, I want to hit 65 to 70,000 gamer score. Anywhere in that, I'll be satisfied. Just hit 50,000 at the end of 2024. So I'm a little bit into that. I'm probably close to 51,000, if not a little past it by now. But yeah, so that's my goal, to get somewhere in that ballpark. 70,000 is me pushing it, trying to catch up to some of my friends who are in the hundreds already. That's why there's so many games on the backlog. A few of those I know will give me a lot of gamer score, just for beating them, specifically GoldenEye, so, and Halo. But on the PS5, I want to get at least 2 platinum trophies. So far, I've been leaning a lot to God of War Ragnarok, and the cheap way to do this is to just beat the New Game Plus on Spider-Man 2, because that'll give me that other trophy, because it's the only platinum I'm missing. I just have to beat the story. I don't have to do anything else. I've done everything else. But we'll see. Another challenge I've set for myself, I want to 100% Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and I think that I can, because I've been loving that game so much. I think I can 100% it. I might need a walkthrough in some places, but I've gotten this far avoiding walkthroughs, so I think I can get a little bit further. And then I have 2 PlayStation challenges for myself. I want to hit in between 30 and 45 more hours in Helldivers 2, because I've been really enjoying that. So that's just kind of a time goal, and my goal is to get at least 2 trophies in that time frame. I'm already close to getting 2. One is, hitting level 25 or something. Is that the level? I don't know. I've played a lot of Helldivers 2, but not a lot. Not a lot to be, high level or anything. I dig around too much. I play on lower difficulty levels because I'm a disgrace to the Helldivers community. But the last one I have is I want to get at least 15 trophies in Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I've gotten a few. I have my eyes on about 10 more. I've already kind of scribbled them. I'm not going to get into all that because I don't actually have those notes on me, but that is a goal of mine. I've been enjoying that game as well, but we'll see. Those are my primary gaming goals and challenges. As far as collecting goes, I'll mention a couple of things on here. I want to grab 007 Bloodstone for the Xbox 360 for a decent price. Sorry, I just realized my hands were off screen this entire time. I want to grab Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z for the Xbox 360. That was a game I played on my friend's PS3 back in the day and loved it. Lord of the Rings Conquest on Xbox 360. That took some effort to get out. That is like Star Wars Battlefront, but for Lord of the Rings is what I've heard. Made by the same guys too, but I haven't tried it. I've always wanted to, so that's another one. And then other than that, I just kind of made some notes that I want to build up my GameCube collection. I want to build up my 360 collection. And keep my eyes on some modern games coming out, which is another video I plan on talking about. I think next week, actually. And then, of course, I need to get some storage expansion for the Series X and or the PlayStation, whichever one I plan on playing more this year. I'm running out of space on both, so we'll see. There's a few other things on here, but they'll probably end up getting taken off, so I hope you guys enjoyed that part of this video. Before I let y'all go, that's right, you have to stay here. No, I'm just kidding. What games have I been playing in 2025 so far? Obviously, Transformers War for Cybertron has been mentioned a couple of times. Red Dead Redemption 2 has been mentioned a couple of times. And God of War Ragnarok have been mentioned a couple of times. Those are the main three that have gotten my attention. Single player wise, anyway. Borderlands, of course, I've been playing a bit. Minecraft, we've been playing a bit, me and one of my buddies. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, I started playing after I watched that video, and I have been enjoying it for the first time in a long time. He kind of gave me hope. He mentioned the world. I'm in that Alice in Wonderland world, and I just am not enjoying it. And he said that he did enjoy it, and that kind of inspired me as he showed some of the other worlds. And I was like, oh my god, those look fun. Those look like something I'd be into specifically. The Nightmare Before Christmas world is one that I want to get to, or Jack Skellington. So my goal is just to get past this one. I'm at that final, or I'm assuming it's the final boss, the one that you have to jump onto the table to actually hit him. Either way, that's where I'm at on that. We'll see how much progress I get beyond that, but Phasmophobia is a game me and my friends have been playing. It was on sale, so we picked that up. That has been fun. That has been an insane amount of fun. And it's multiplayer games like that that have been stopping me from making progress, but I'm getting achievements on those too, so I count those as a good thing, right? Marvel Rivals has still maintained a lot of my attention, especially with this new update. I've been enjoying it more. I feel like they're putting me into matches where, for the most part, I stand a chance. For the most part. And then Black Ops 6, I played a bit. Kind of gone downhill. Not downhill on that one, but it's been put on the back burner because there are games that I want to play before it. I checked out the Squid Game event and don't care, so we'll see what the next event brings, if it brings me back in, or what I'm really waiting for is the new Zombies map. I don't know when it's coming out, but I know that they're eventually going to release a new one, and that's really what I'm waiting for, but we'll see. Indiana Jones, did I already say that? That's really what I've been playing. Me and my fiance played some Mortal Kombat X and some Game Beasts last night. That was a lot of fun. I got a few achievements in there. But that is about it for that. So, this was kind of an amalgamation of a drink review, channel goals, and gaming goals. So I hope that it wasn't too much. I hope you guys actually sat through it, because I got more excited at the end, the last part, that this was supposed to be its own video, but clearly I just got too excited, but it doesn't matter, right? You guys tend to like longer videos as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up now by waiting for the plane to fly away. Ridiculous. And I'll drink some more of this. So, my final verdict on this is that I really like it. It hasn't gone down for me at all. Usually after that first sip, it starts kind of balancing itself out about whether or not I enjoy it. But I still really like this, and I'm gladly going to finish it after we finish recording. I'd probably have to say it's around you know what? I'm gonna say it's around a 9.0, because I really like this flavor. It doesn't feel overpowering. I'm sure that there's a fuck ton of sugar in it. Sorry for my language. Yeah, just a lot. But I really enjoy it. So, ignoring any health reasons or anything, I really enjoy this, and I do recommend it if you like orange flavored things. Sparked with artificial orange flavor. I'm sure sure there's healthier options, but I don't really care. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this drink. Let me know what you think about the progress or any of my channel goals. And let me know what you guys think about my gaming goals. Let me know if any of you are, kind of giving yourself goals or tracking yourself like that, seeing how your backlog, how you're tackling your backlogs. I know you have a backlog too if you play video games. You have games that you've never beaten that you want to. And if you don't, tell me how you do it.